Real reason Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie won't do a tell-all interview revealed. Welcome back to Royal Chronicles, the channel where we pull back the velvet curtain on the world's most fascinating royal family. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because trust me, you do not want to miss what we uncover every single week. And for our loyal subscribers, you already know we never disappoint. Now, let's get into today's story, because this one is going to surprise you. What if I told you that two of the most overlooked princesses in the British royal family are sitting on secrets that could shake Buckingham Palace to its very foundation, and they're choosing to stay completely silent? No Netflix deals. No tell-all books. No bombshell Oprah interviews. While Harry and Meghan were spilling royal tea from their Montecito mansion, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie have remained as quiet as a church on a Monday morning. But here's the question nobody is asking: why? Because it's not what you think. It's not simply loyalty. It's not shyness. And it's definitely not because they have nothing to say. The real reasons run far deeper, and by the end of this video, your entire perception of these two women is going to completely change. Stay with me. Let's set the scene first. Beatrice and Eugenie are the daughters of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, two people who, let's be honest, have never exactly been strangers to controversy. Growing up in that environment, these two young women experienced the very public collapse of their parents' marriage, the relentless mockery their mother faced from the British press, and the slow, painful erosion of their father's reputation. They have lived through more royal drama than most people could even imagine, and yet, not one word of it has come from their lips publicly. That tells you everything. Reason number 1. They learned the hard way what speaking out actually costs. Watch what happened to their mother, Sarah Ferguson. Fergie, as the tabloids called her, spent years being torn apart by the media. Every interview, every revelation, every moment of vulnerability was weaponized against her. Beatrice and Eugenie watched their mother go from being a beloved royal to a punchline, and they were just children when it happened. That kind of trauma doesn't leave you. It shapes you. It teaches you that the moment you open your mouth, you lose control of your own story. Beatrice and Eugenie didn't just learn that lesson from a textbook, they lived it in real time, through their mother's tears. Reason number 2, their position within the family is uniquely fragile. Here's something many people forget. Unlike William and Harry, Beatrice and Eugenie are not working royals. They don't receive public funding. They hold titles, but they have carved out largely private lives, Beatrice in business and Eugenie in the art world. They exist in a delicate middle ground between the full glare of royal life and the freedom of private citizenship. A tell-all interview would immediately collapse that balance. It would drag them back under the royal microscope permanently, and unlike Harry, they don't have a production deal or a Spotify contract waiting to cushion the fall. The risk simply outweighs the reward. Reason number 3, their loyalty to the institution runs deeper than we realize. Despite everything, despite their father's catastrophic downfall following his association with Jeffrey Epstein, despite being pushed further from the working royal core, sources close to the family have consistently described both Beatrice and Eugenie as fiercely protective of the monarchy itself. Not blindly, not naively, but strategically. They understand that the crown is bigger than any individual grievance. And perhaps most importantly, they understand that King Charles and Queen Camilla's era is one where silence from the outer circle is not just appreciated, it is expected. Breaking that silence would mean burning bridges they may still very much need. Reason number 4, and this is the one that will really make you think. Beatrice and Eugenie actually have more to lose from a tell-all than Harry and Meghan ever did. When Harry and Meghan stepped back, they made it abundantly clear they were done with royal life in Britain. They had an exit plan. They built an entirely new life in America. But Beatrice and Eugenie, they still live in the UK. Their children are growing up there. Their social circles, their professional lives, their very identities are still woven into the fabric of British society. Any explosive revelations would follow them everywhere, at school gates, at charity galas, in boardrooms. There is no California to escape to. Their silence isn't weakness. It's self-preservation at the highest level. And finally, reason number 5, they actually believe in protecting each other. By all credible accounts, the bond between Beatrice and Eugenie is extraordinary. They are not just sisters, they are each other's closest confidants, protectors, and anchors. And here's the thing about that kind of bond: when you have it, you don't need the world to validate your pain. You don't need a camera crew and a sympathetic interviewer to make you feel heard. You have each other. And that, in a family where trust has been broken so many times over the years, is perhaps the most powerful thing either of them possesses. So there you have it. The real reasons Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie will never sit down for a tell-all interview are layered, strategic, emotional, and deeply human. These are not women who have nothing to say. These are women who have decided, very deliberately, that their silence speaks louder than any headline ever could. And honestly, that might be the smartest royal move of this entire generation. If this video opened your eyes to a side of the royal family you hadn't considered before, please give it a thumbs up. It genuinely helps this channel more than you know. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Beatrice and Eugenie are making the right call? And don't forget to subscribe to Royal Chronicles for more stories that go beyond the palace walls. Until next time, stay curious, stay royal.